Congressman and critic of the McConnell plan, Gohmert. You Republicans are really going at it these days. What's your beef with the McConnell plan?
Well, Charles, as I've seen in my 6.5 years here, unless you have specifics to pin people down, you don't pin them down. And in the McConnell plan, it allows the president to propose recommended spending cuts that don't even have to be accepted. Well, do you think the president's going to propose spending cuts I would want to see cut? You think he's going to cut the acorn-type subsidies out there? No, he's going to go after the defense and CIA and all those kind of things that we hold dear and think are important. So it's ridiculous to say, we'll give you a debt ceiling raise of $2.5 trillion if you'll just recommend some spending cuts to us. And you get an automatic $100 billion as soon as it's submitted without even being looked at. That's not a good plan. And I know there are some that say, well, we can't win in a media battle with the president where he's beating us up for the next year and a half. So let's give him $2.5 trillion, $2.4 trillion in debt ceiling raise, and that way we won't have to discuss it. Well, we don't have to be in Congress either. We were sent here by our peers, our constituents, to stand up for what's right, and this isn't. And I like Mitch McConnell. He's a good guy, but this is a terrible proposal.
So what do you think it is then? Mitch McConnell's been around for a long time. Do you think that he is so afraid of what happened in 1995 that he'd rather punt on this than, to your point, lose the public relations battle with the president?
That's the way it appears, because we haven't done very well in our head-to-head battles with the president. But all we know to do is to keep standing on what's right, what's truthful, and eventually, with Fox News' help and Fox Business help, the truth will set us free, and it will make this country right again.
Let's talk a little bit about this August 2nd deadline, because you've got an interesting observation about the August 2nd deadline and how it coincides with the president's birthday. Explain that one for us.
Well, the president's having a big 50th birthday bash. The bash, as I understand it, is on August 3rd. So amazingly, they come in and demand that August 2nd is the deadline to get everything done. And so anyway, I love it when the left nut wing out there says, oh, it's a big conspiracy theory. It's not a big conspiracy theory. He's got a birthday bash set on August 3rd. If he can get some agreement before then he comes in, they have a victory lap, and it sets him off on what well may be the route to re-election. Just as when the Republicans invited President Obama to come to our retreat early last year. The health care had been dead. Scott Brown had won. It looked like it was dead. Gave a State of the Union speech. Even CNN was panning how bad it was. He was really falling, and we invited him. That was on Thursday. He got panned. Friday, we invited him to the Republican retreat. I was furious. We needed to decide what we were doing as a group. They invite him in, and as Seth Meyers on Saturday Night Live said, it was like the guy pulling a sword and Indy just shoots him. You know, well, we were not going to win that battle.
Well, I got to tell you, the public relations battle, it seems like the president does win a lot. I do admit, though, it's good that the Republicans have a lot of independent thinking, but you guys may have to get united before it's all said and done. Thank you very much,
that's true.
Congressman
Thanks,
Gohmert.
Charles.
Appreciate
Always
your time.
Appreciate your input. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, how can